Welcome to Loo Loo Land. We're all so happy to have you, but there's a lot going on behind the scenes that you probably either never noticed or never knew existed. I'm Callan, and I'm here to tell you some interesting stories about what goes on in your local theme park. And today we're talking about... I shit you not, this is a true story, and you're not going to believe me even after I tell it to you. So, I was closing down my ride, and we were waiting for management to come and give us the okay to go home. Andy comes over, and she looks super frazzled. Her corn dog stand is right in front of the Fizzarolli Circus Theater, and sometimes she has to go in there in order to get her stock, so she looks real pale, right? And when I ask her what's wrong, all she says is, "Something happened in the Fizz Theater." I keep trying to ask her about it, and management came in not long after, and they were like, "Did you hear that someone took a shit in the Fizz Theater?" One of the other managers was like, "What, outside?" And the other one said, "No, there's another one inside. They shat on the carpet." Fanny comes over, and he was working in the store right beside the theater, and he launches into this story about walking by the entryway, and he was like, "Man, that smells awful. That smells like shit." Then he went in to check the source of the smell, and there was just a pile of shit on the carpet. So they call custodial to come and clean it up, and they start getting all of the management around, and Fizz comes in. He squats down and goes,
"Is that shit?"
He was looking at the pile of shit and suddenly turns to Fanny and goes,
"It looks like an avocado."
And mind you, at this point, they're all already starting to laugh. Even the cleaning guy comes in and goes, "Is that shit?" He takes a photo of it and he goes, "Yep, that's shit." And then he leaves. He didn't clean it up. He just left. Someone came back later to clean it. Mind you, they're all treating this like it's nothing. They're all very casual about it, and if anything, they're all just really giggly. So I look at Fanny and go, "Is this normal? Do people just regularly take a shit in the theater?" And he goes, "Oh yeah, it's really common for the Fizz Theater." Apparently, someone had also left a bottle of piss in there, like a soda bottle, just full of piss. Then of course afterwards, we go to clock out in that area, and our coworker, I've never seen him run somewhere so fast before. He was desperate to see it. Apparently, yes, it did look like an avocado. After that, we were talking about who could have possibly done it. We asked Andy if she'd seen who'd done it, or if anyone was acting weird, and she said, "You know, it's probably the kid who kept asking his mom to go to the bathroom." And Fanny was like, "No way. That was like a full-grown man shit. That is like a squatting with red face shit. How could you not notice someone walking out with their pants off? They probably squatted down, took the shit, and walked away with a big, wide, bow-legged walk." It was the subject of morning meetings for days. Anytime anyone was in a group together near that location, it would get brought up and everyone would laugh about it. I wish I could tell you this was just a joke, but bodily messes happen in theme parks all the time. When it comes to kids, it's usually because the parents legitimately aren't listening to them when they tell them they need to go to the bathroom or don't feel good. Heck, I even had a little girl lose some mass shit in my ride after she was climbing in because her mother legitimately refused to take her to the bathroom before they got on the ride. We even told her, "Ma'am, the bathroom is right around the corner. Just take her and come back up the exit. We'll get you right back on." She refused, and then suddenly it looked like someone had poured a can of baked beans right down this poor little girl's leg, which is terrifying for someone like me who is a very easily triggered gag reflex. I don't get paid enough to deal with this. Well, my bump is here. I'm clocking out. I will see you Loo Loo later.